Hello everybody. We are going to read a book today called Who Lives in Trees? We've been talking about that. You see the picture of the little frog there that lives in the tree. We're going to see if you can figure out these animals that live in the trees, and then I will. Who lives in the trees? With wings I can fly to my nest way up high. I am an owl. That's right. I live in this tree. He's showing you a picture. Way up high in the sky. Do y'all like my owl face? I thought it was kind of cute. Who lives in this tree? With a strong tail and arms I can swing all day. I am a monkey. That's right, and he lives in that tree. Who lives in this tree? With sticky little toes I can cling upside down. Can you see part of him there? I am a tree frog. I live in this tree. Isn't he a very colorful frog? Have you ever seen one like that before? It's green and blue and orange. And look at his big eyes. I saw a white tree frog. I haven't seen one that color. It was on my porch, actually. It wasn't in a tree. Oh, this one's kind of difficult. Who lives in this tree? With a long tail and claws, I can climb up and down. And he has a very long nose, too. I don't know that I've ever seen one of these except in the zoo. I am an anteater. Anteaters live in trees. That's interesting. Have you ever seen an anteater in person? Maybe if you go to the zoo, you might can see one. Who lives in this tree? With skin stretched like wings, I can glide through the air. I am it's called a flying dragon. Now, I don't want to see one of those coming at me. Miss Dana would probably have a come apart if a flying dragon flew down out of a tree on me. Wouldn't be good. Wouldn't be good for me. Who lives in this tree? With wings I can fly to my buzzing hive. I am a bee. Did you know that bees could live in trees? If we see those, we don't want to go near them. We want to stay away from them. We don't want to get stung. Who lives in this tree? I scrape out a den that smells just a bit. What animal do you know that smells? I am a skunk. I live in this tree. It looks like that's a tree that's fallen over. That those skunks have made their home in a hole. They scraped part of it out. With who lives in this tree? With a strong grip and claws, I hold on with my paws. I am oh, do y'all know what that is? That's a koala bear. How cute. They live in trees. You can see those in the zoo also. Who lives in this tree? With wings I can fit to brunch on a branch, which means to eat. I am can you guess it just from seeing that? A ladybug. Yes. A ladybug. There's lots of other little insects on there. Cute. Who lives in this tree? With sharp little claws, I scurry with my snack. I am a squirrel. A squirrel lives in that tree. Who lives in this tree? With wings I can flutter from my cozy cocoon. I am a butterfly. Yes, I live in this tree. Look, there's the remnants. It means leftover part of his cocoon. Who lives in this tree? Hooks on my feet help me walk on my web. I am a spider. I live in this tree. It's a very colorful spider. That might scare Miss Dana too. I would look at it from afar. If you see a spider in a tree, just leave it be. Let it make its web there and catch some insects. Who lives in this tree with speedy wings? I dart to the babies in my nest. I am a hummingbird. They also live in trees. They're very fast little birds. Their wings move very, very fast to keep them flying. They're very colorful and pretty too. Who lives in this tree? I slither and squeeze as I coil up to snooze. I am a tree snake. And they live in a tree. See how he's kind of wrapped around that branch? I've seen some of those in the zoo too. Who lives in this tree? My beak beats a hole where my nest will be built. I am a... Do you know what kind of bird that is? It's a woodpecker. And they do. They use their beak to put holes in the tree. Who lives in this tree? I perch way up high where I hang upside down. Do you know what animal hangs upside down? It's a bat. They hang upside down to sleep. With eggs in my nest, I sit warm in my nook. I am a bluebird. The bluebird lives in a tree. Who lives in this tree? With claws I dig tunnels. Tree roots are my roof. I am a wombat. Have you ever seen one of those? I don't know that I've ever even seen one of those in the zoo. But that wombat lives in a tree. Who lives in this tree? No claws and no wings. Our feet aren't sticky things. They are actually children playing in a tree. They're not living in a tree. They're just playing in a tree. Do you like to play in the tree? If you can. You always need adults' permission to play in a tree, because climbing a tree on your own can get you hurt. So make sure you have permission from your grown-up. And this just says, what do trees need? We've talked about that too. Sunshine. They need soil to grow in and rain to give them what they need. This also asks, what hurts a tree? This stands for drought. Drought means no rain. If it doesn't rain for an extremely long time, it can hurt a tree. And then fire, pest, and diseases can also hurt a tree. Remember we talked about arborist that helps take care of the trees. So those are some things that live in the trees. And some of those things I didn't even know about or think about living in the tree. Can you think of other things that you know of that may live in a tree that we didn't mention? You can talk about that with your grown-up. See if they can help you figure out what lives in the trees. So, and this last one says, who needs trees? Animals, insects, and birds need trees, and you and I do too. And that is very true. We all need trees. We like to have them for the shade, for the beauty, and trees help us to build. We build things with trees, and we'll talk about that later. So we all need trees. Definitely helps the animals. All right. I hope y'all have a good rest of your day. Bye.